The Ghost of Hunter S. Thompson, World Trade Center, Part 2. The Attack, September 11, 2001. Hello again, my fellow degenerates. The ghost of Hunter S. Thompson has returned, dragging his cigarette smoke and bourbon breath across the river Styx to bring you Part 2. Tonight, we crash headfirst into one of the darkest mornings in modern history, a day when the sky became a war zone and the gods of steel finally buckled under the weight of human madness. This is September 11th, 2001. Buckle up. The rabbit hole just got deeper, and it's lined with jet fuel. The morning. Picture it, a Tuesday, blue skies over New York. Ordinary people hustling into the towers, bankers, janitors, secretaries, tourists snapping blurry photos before riding up to the 107th floor for overpriced eggs at Windows on the World. Nobody expected Armageddon before breakfast, but somewhere else, 4 commercial airplanes were boarding. And on board? Not just families and businessmen. No. A handful of men who treated their one-way plane ticket like a backstage pass to the apocalypse. The first impact, 8:46 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 slams into the North Tower. Boom, the world stops. New Yorkers look up, jaws unhinged, thinking it's some kind of freak accident. A Cessna? A lost pilot? Nope. A passenger jet slicing through steel like a hot knife through the American dream. Television stations scramble, anchors mumbling like they've swallowed their cue cards. Smoke pours out, papers fluttering down like snow. But before anyone can say, "This is terrorism," here comes round 2. The second impact. 9:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 175 dives into the South Tower. No accident, no coincidence. It's a full-blown nightmare unfolding live on cable news. By now, New Yorkers aren't gawking. They're running. The towers are burning. The city is screaming. And the whole damn world is glued to their televisions, watching the apocalypse in real time. I told you once, hubris kills. And those towers, proud and gleaming, suddenly looked fragile, giant torches lighting up Manhattan's morning skyline. The Pentagon and Flight 93. But wait, the carnage wasn't finished. 9:37 a.m. Flight 77 smashes into the Pentagon, punching a hole in the heart of American military power. Smoke, fire, chaos. The unthinkable unfolding. Then comes Flight 93. The one plane that didn't hit its target. Passengers fought back, heroes on a death ride, turning a suicide mission into a crater in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Ordinary Americans with no weapons except guts, rage, and the knowledge they weren't going home. They stopped another target from burning. Maybe the Capitol, maybe the White House. Nobody knows for sure, but they saved lives while losing their own. The collapse. 10 a.m. The South Tower gives up. In a thunderous roar, the giant collapses into itself, sending shockwaves through the city. A dust cloud swallows Manhattan, choking everything in its path. 29 minutes later, the North Tower follows. The skyline is ripped apart. The unshakable symbols of American power reduced to ash and rubble. Thousands dead. Millions traumatized. The world forever changed. It wasn't just 2 buildings collapsing. It was the illusion of safety, the arrogance of invincibility. The smug belief that oceans and skyscrapers could shield America from the chaos of the world. Gone. Pulverized. The aftermath of the day. People ran covered in ash, stumbling through the streets like ghosts in a silent horror movie. First responders, firefighters, police, paramedics, charging in while everyone else ran out. Heroes climbing stairs they knew might be their last. The death toll climbed. The country sat paralyzed. Phones jammed. Panic spread. And in Washington, politicians scrambled to figure out what the hell just happened, while reporters whispered the word nobody wanted to hear out loud. War. Closing Part 2, Outrow. And that was September 11th, a day of fire, steel, dust, and chaos. The towers were gone, but the shockwaves had only begun. Because if you think the attacks were the end of the story, you're dead wrong. They were just the opening act of a 2-decade blood-soaked sequel. In Part 3, we'll descend into the fallout, the wars, the paranoia, the politics, and the endless search for meaning in a world that suddenly felt like a ticking time bomb. So make sure to watch Part 3. And God damn it, for the love of sanity, subscribe to my channel, people. Don't make me come clawing out of the grave again just to remind you.